food.
All right, just like budgeting, this is going to be something we're going to. This is just the beginning, and we're going to do a lot of talks about it and do some practice. Well, as we know, there are a lot of different ways we could shop for food. If you end up, when you're independent and you don't have a driver's license, and it's kind of hard to shop and throw all your groceries in an Uber, there is Instacart. We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
And I'll probably try to use it when you come back from your mom's at the end of the summer. We'll see what it's like. Nana uses it sometimes. That may be a good way for you to do, your big shopping. But when you shop, there are some ways that you can save money, and there are certain things you look for to make sure you don't spend too much. I have my little Kroger card, right, on my keychain. You've seen it?
Yeah.
That's called a loyalty program. If you bleep that, what it basically does is it tells Kroger what you bought. It doesn't put a name to it, just it helps them to be able to make sure their stores are stocked with what people buy. So a loyalty card is important. And really, a lot of places have them. Meijer, Kroger. I don't think Blanchard's does. It's a small place. But the bigger places do. The most important thing, there's two really important things about shopping. First, don't go shopping hungry, because that makes you want to grab everything off the shelf. That happens to me sometimes. You gotta be careful. I'll buy a lot of junk foods hungry. That's the first thing. The second thing is make a shopping list and stick to it.
Okay.
Shopping list will be a whole other discussion that we'll have someday soon on how to know what you want to eat, know how to make a list to get the ingredients, and then it's important to keep some things in the house, like canned vegetables, frozen vegetables, tomatoes, vegetable oil, things you're going to use all the time, and you don't need to buy those all the time. Maybe once a month you throw some extra vegetables in your cart, even if it's not what you're not going to make that week. That way, if you're running low on food and you don't have time to shop, you'll have a couple things in the house you can put together and make a meal out of. So, when you go shopping, it's important to look at the prices. The prices are usually on the shelf. And they'll usually have it the regular price, and then the discount price if you use your loyalty card, your Kroger card. Things like dry pasta, like spaghetti, rigatoni. You don't necessarily have to buy the expensive one, because pasta is kind of pasta. You can buy the store brand, Kroger brand, the Meijer brand. Those are fine. Canned vegetables is a little bit different. I like to buy a national brand like Del Monte or one of the things like that instead of the Kroger brand. One interesting thing is some things like potato chips. Let's say there's a Ruffles bag and there's the Kroger brand bag. What's kind of interesting to know is that they're both made at the same factory. They're both made the same way. And when they go down the line, one goes into the Kroger bag, one goes in the Ruffles bag. It's the same thing. It's just got the Kroger name on it. That's kind of interesting. I found that out about 10 years ago. So you can buy the store brand, and store brands like Kroger brand. You can buy the store brand of chips or the store brand of ketchup, and you'll save money. It doesn't seem like a lot when you go to the checkout. You may only save 5 cents on a bottle of ketchup by buying the one on sale. But if you buy like $200 in groceries, that's a big trip. All those little nickels and dimes add up, and you'll see at the end you save $18. Now to save $18 on 200, that's almost 10%. It's a pretty good savings. That's money you could put to something else. So when you shop, look at prices. Meat is a little bit different. If I can ever buy fresh meat at, like, if you go to Holiday, they've got all that fresh meat. I like that, right? Frozen is okay. at like hamburger, I'll eat frozen and that. Fresh always tastes better. But the good thing about frozen is you can keep it in your freezer for 6-7 months. So I don't, if I'm gonna make a steaks for a special dinner, I'll almost always go to Holiday just to get the steaks, and then I'll buy everything else at Kroger because Holiday's got the best meat. You can buy frozen steaks at Kroger, keep in your freezer and eat them. It's not gonna be bad. It just tastes a little bit better to get fresh. Things like that. You look for sales. Like when we were there the other day, I tried to find ketchup Doritos. They were gone, dude. I couldn't find them anywhere. But you found them on special in that special area right inside the door, right?
Yeah.
You save money on them because that's the stuff they're trying to sell out. So this is going to be. What we need to do is end up going on a couple shopping trips and doing this together. So you need to be patient. Now, sometimes you don't like grocery shopping, but this is something that's important to learn. That way, you're gonna. Again, the whole goal of doing any budget is to be able to save money for your future. And a way to save money is by smart grocery shopping. That makes sense?
Yes.
Cool. So what we're going to do some practice on that. That's like budgeting. It's going to take some practice. You get more questions and I'll answer them. And that's fine. And little days. Yeah, so that's just kind of a start. If I tried to explain everything about grocery shopping in one time, it would be overwhelming. So it's the first other chit-chats.
No, you could tell me the rest. I would probably won't. I got it on video.
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, it's just...
Come on, Daddy, tell me out of parts. Part 2.
Oh, well, grocery shopping, I like to do it when the place isn't crowded. So I usually go like midday, 2 or 3 o'clock during the week, if that's when you can do it. Saturdays and Sundays are always busy. And sometimes if you shop on a Sunday after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a lot of stuff's gone. Because the way grocery stores work is people work during the day, but then at night when the store closes, they have a whole different group of people that come in, and all they do every night is restock shelves. They bring huge boxes down the aisles when no one's there. They put everything back in the shelves. And if you work at Holiday at some point, if that's what job you do, you'll learn about that. But the best time to shop, or even early in the morning, if you have an afternoon job and you can go shopping at like 10 a.m., you're going to have the best variety. Fresh vegetables and fruits, always healthier than frozen or canned, but usually a little bit more expensive, and they don't last as long. And there's ways to pick fruits and vegetables. I'm sure your mom knows that too. You want to look at, let's say you're going to get, name a vegetable you like.
Peas.
Peas are almost always, a good thing, peas are almost always frozen in the freezer section. They don't have those sitting in the fresh fruit aisle. But let's say you're going to get an orange. This is something I'll need to show you. You want to pick up the orange you want, make sure it hasn't been squished, and make sure it's the color's good on it. You're a little bit pickier about when you buy fresh fruits and vegetables than if you buy something frozen. Onions the same way. Vegetables can bruise sometimes. Bananas, if you end up liking bananas, I like bananas. You want to pick one with the right color, a little bit yellow greenish, because if anything's too yellow, it means it's already overripe. These guys are way from yeah, so you learn these things, and we'll do some good lessons together. Making a shopping list is good, and then trying to stick to it. Occasionally you go shopping with a list, you see something, I should have put that on the list. And then there'll be going to be times you go shopping, you can't find everything on your list. So I always try to shop from the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Well, not everything, it's most of it. I think
Most of it.
I think what we need to do is go shopping at some point together in a couple different trips. I think your final lesson, your final question is never final. You always learn, and shopping always changes. Is one day we'll go together. You'll have a shopping list. I'll just push the cart, and you can pick everything. You can pick everything on the list yourself. Pick the prices and that.
Okay.
And I'll be quiet, and you can shop. And that's the best way to learn, is by doing.
What was that?
That's my keys lying around. I put it back
Yeah.
here. What's wrong? I thought it was something else.
Is that again?
I put it there so it won't fall.
Alright, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Clean